We have Coach Anthony Patrick here. Coach, after a disappointing 2-1 loss to Mount Pleasant, how can you gather the troops now?
Well, the troops still upbeat. We have nothing to worry about. We still have 5 games to go, so we just have to think about what's in front of us and do what we have to do.
Coach, the side came out today, blazing today, Coach, but was put back by Mount Pleasant early out, Coach, but responded 1-1 at that time. Coach, you went on to lose the match 2-1 to a Raheem Edwards strike. When you look back at it now, Coach, he was here with you last season and now he's gone and now, he put the dagger into the game now, Coach. What are your thoughts on that?
That is spill milk. We can't, that's something that bygone. We just have to think about football and what is in front of us with the other rest of youngsters. And I think we play a very good first half, but the rain play havoc out there in the whole entire second half.
Coach, as you mentioned, the rain, we know that at halftime it was a prolonged delay. Whether you look back on the decision now, should you think that game should have been played based off of the weather conditions?
Well, that was my assessment. Before I said to the referee official that I bet best to play the second half some another day. It can't be today in this rain. But definitely the officials made the decision, and they still took about 20-25 minutes before they make that decision to play the second half. So it was poor to me, but definitely wasn't conducive to the youngsters to play football today.
As you mentioned, youngsters, Biggs again, back on the score sheet, Coach. How important is he right now in these final games, as you mentioned, you need to pick up points?
Yeah, definitely it's very important. This is the second game back-to-back for him, and I think he keep playing well, and that this is what we want from him. And we still have a few games to go if he can continue.
Or you said, Coach Patrick, you spoke about the underfoot condition. I think affected both teams. But the goals were scored in the first half of the game when it started out being dry. One is an own goal, but 2 excellent goals, I think, by both teams. What are some of the positives you can take away from this game with the congested fixtures you in particular have?
As I said, we think we play a very good first half, a brilliant first half, but the second half itself wasn't conducive for both teams to play football. The players never get to express themselves as much as they wanted to, but definitely, we just have to keep a wide eye and think about the next game come Monday.
I think you have 5 games left before the playoffs. 5 games, I believe, or 4 games left for the playoffs, and so you're right on the brink of finishing in the top 6. I mean, how do you prepare the team with like I said, the congested fixtures that you have to really get into the playoffs?
When you look at Biggs and Cole and Grant, those 3 players, this is the second game for them after about 4 games now. They missed about 4 games, so and definitely you see their performance, the last 2 the game Monday and this evening. But definitely we just have to keep working, and I'm very, very confident that we can continue to do well.
Coach, 2 questions. One, as mentioned earlier, the intensity of this game, specifically the match condition, and then now going to the games over the weekend. With the barrage of the amount of games that have been played so far, how important is recovery during this period, especially playing in a condition like this?
I think it's very, very important. And what we are doing, I think it's working. We just have to keep doing what we are doing. When you look at the last 4 or 5 games, so quick on us, but definitely we are doing some good things in our recovery and it's showing. So we just have to continue what we are doing.
Do you have an advantage based on the fact that you have a lot of youngsters in the squad who can exert a lot of energy but still come back on a next game day to produce, especially playing at this intensity versus a Mount Pleasant team?
When you look, it's not just we alone have youngsters, but I think we have a whole lot of youngsters and it's working. I don't think anyway. We just have to continue doing what we are doing, and the youngsters keep working and keep expressing themselves.
Our final question, Coach. I saw early in the game you move Ronaldo Biggs from the left to the right. You consistently moving from left to right. What was the reason for doing so?
I want my top, my front four, front five players at all time keep rotating and keep moving. This you know, it keep bringing us goals and keep bringing us 3 points. So definitely we have to continue to try to win it, you know, and it's working. So I'm pleased with it.
All right, coach.
Coach, final question. When you look on this side now, coach, we said that you lost the first half, but in the second half you draw the match. When you look at it now, coach, do you think this team, if it's supposed to come against this Mount Pleasant team, it would be a different story?
Well, we could just think about what is in front of us now at the moment. You know, we're not jumping the gun too early. We just have to just concentrate on Monday game and then take it game by game at and see where it take us.
All right, coach. Best of wishes.
Yeah, man. Thanks.